Alright, well, we got rained on tonight for the first time since I started working there. And it was steady rain, too. And, I started out in the junkyard, which was great. And I was working the grinder and everything, and then, my knees were holding up pretty good. But then, along came a call on the radio that James was looking for someone to replace Derek, because Derek got sick and he was puking in the woods, poor guy. And, I'm gonna look like crap no matter what I do. Like, see, I got so wet that my hair got all messed up, and then in the car, it kind of dried just like any old way. So yeah, we're gonna leave it like that. And so we got really wet, and then they said, oh yeah, we need a replacement for Derek. And I said, well, I'll do it, because James did me a favor, and I'm gonna do James a favor too. So I went, and I was also went over there because the animatronics had a big house over top of it, so I got to sit under the roof and just kind of hang out and stuff. And then I was like the Angel of Darkness, but the costume that Derek had didn't fit. So I had the wings from the Angel of Darkness, and I had the little claw thingies, which were so much fun. I was playing with those all night long. And then I went around and scared people and invoked the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Well, 5 if you count death, war, plague, famine, public health care. And people thought that was funny. Because, you know, there's a certain time of night when they're not going to be scared anymore because they're all so drunk. So if you can't scare them, you gotta make them laugh. El Diablo, where they were having a lot of trouble activating him because he's on a pressure pad. You press down on the pressure pad, and then the air goes through the compressed air system and turns it on. They were having a lot of trouble with that, and then I was trying to figure out what to do with it. And I'm banging at this thing with a stick, and I'm just bang, 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 and then like every so often it would go off. So then I figured, well, the pad itself is really flat, so there's no air that can be pushed into the compressor, which activates the pneumatics. So I'm thinking, well, what happens if I get the big, because I had like this big broken like 2x4 bit that I was just... So what happens if I just push down, I hold one end of it, and I slide the block of wood just slide it toward the little tube where the air goes into the actuators and stuff like that, you know, and then it'll have more air that'll set it off. And that seemed to work. It started working every single time first try. So Mop's gonna be so proud of me that I figured that out. Yay! And what else? Raining, got really wet, my ass is still cold. Speaking of asses, the ass rock. I bequeathed the ass rock to Christy, and yesterday I sat there and I said, I, Foamy, being of sound mind and body, do hereby bequeath the ass rock to Christy. And then I gave myself like a little eulogy and everything. So the ass rock is well taken care of. They seem to be sharing it and all that. And I had fun tonight despite the rain and being really, really cold. But, you know, if you're afraid of being a little wet and a little cold, then this is not the job for you. A lot of people have quit, a lot of people have been sick. But me, no, I'm a trooper. It's gonna pour tomorrow, but guess who's still going in? Yeah. I'm hungry, and I'm really cold, and I'm tired, and I got the space heater jacked up to 75. So the room will be a sauna soon. And I had the heat in my car was all the way up. It was burning my fingers, but it felt so good. And then all this is all wet, all of it. It's gonna be tossed in the laundry, and it will be done tomorrow. I'm going to bed. And Nibbles is going with me. Did you spot him? If you're not spotting him, you should be spotting him.